for joining us here on 2. Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The Nuggets with their last game here in Denver before heading back out on the road. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
And it's Murray penetrating. Clock at 4. Over Suggs. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3. He's got all of those.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Murray. Jokic with it. Isaac picks him up. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver no good. Porter with the steal. Pass to Jokic. Poked away. Now Porter. He's covered by Thompson. The offensive rebound.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Poole on the wing. No good on the triple. And here's Denver. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Off the mark, and the drought continues. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Porter with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Oh! Wow!
And I have no doubt Howard is going to be a good offensive rebounder. The only question is how good.
At the elbow, Jokic. Here's Brown. Nothing on the board. And stolen by Howard. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Jokic with it. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Now, Poole from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Pass to Porter. The three. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. And so Poole will bring it up for Orlando. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And here's Jokic to the paint and finished off by Porter.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Now, here's Suggs. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the balls. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Yep, that one goes. Bay's got his first bucket in this one.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss. To Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Williams can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Strother, no good. Magic leading by 5. Here's Wallace. There's a screen. On the wing, Williams. From the arc. It's good from long range. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And tough to miss his man that time. They really seeing the whole floor.
Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up. Puts up a deep three. Westbrook, no good. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Westbrook with the steal. Pass to Strother. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Count that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Murray outside. Screen by Jones. To halt the run. Murray, no good. Magic leading by 12. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Jones. Murray down low. To the inside. And stolen by Bay. On the wing, Wallace. And here's Azubuike, defended by Gordon. Azubuike, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the middle. And stolen by Thompson. And again, for Orlando, running the court in triple.
Big time.
Man, what a skillful slam by Howard. The rookie styling on the defense.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Brown. And here's Porter from past the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. Lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, here we go with Gordon. No, the back.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets trailed by 13. A three ball. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the left side wing. Pass to Poole. Screen by Howard. Pocket 6. Corner shot. Poole, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Jokic with it. Porter in the corner. Suggs with the steal. And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. Gordon a screen. Jokic with it. Isaac picks him up. And stolen by Howard. Here's Thompson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points from Amen Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Murray for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 7.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 8, Pennington Watson.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
There's Porter with the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Denver making a switch here. The Nuggets trailed by 8. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Back to Jokic. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
That's tipped. Back to Poole. Lobbed up there for Isaac. That one misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Thompson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Right wing. Judge has the open look. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Rule no good. The Nuggets trailed by 10. To the wing on the left. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Inside, Howard. Nice D from Porter.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Out to Saric for the three. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 5-point Magic lead.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario I trust.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Orlando making some changes. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Here's Murray. He's got 8. Jokic lumbering in. Outside for Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Ball is with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Fires from way outside. Williams' shot is off. Now Jokic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by...
The Magic, 39.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Orlando leading by 5. Wallace right side. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Bay pulls it in. And it's Orlando's ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Williams. Here's Houston. Right side, Williams. 5 on the clock. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the
man. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Jokic inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A change here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver no good. Magic leading by 7. Here's Suggs. Going inside. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And that one's good by Porter.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Williams with a clean look. They get it back.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Orlando leading. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Pass to Poole. Back to Thompson. And he tries in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. At the elbow, Jokic. .156 left in the fourth quarter. Odd pass to Gordon. Poole with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Nice shot by Thompson. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Magic.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong. My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
To the middle. Isaac with the steal. Suggs with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
And the shot goes in.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Magic leading by 6. Isaac outside. Pass to Poole. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Stolen away.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. 44 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Jokic. Hangs in the air. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
.24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Poole. Screen by Howard. Misses the 3. Murray outside. There's Porter with the 3. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
We have a timeout called by Michael Malone. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
Well, you need the 3 here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.